Hello, my name is Dr. Dewan S. Raja. Today I will discuss about the development of the pancreas. The pancreas parenchyma develops from the dorsal and ventral pancreatic buds, which are endodermal outgrowth of the distal part of the foregut. The pancreas is a gland. It is a mixed gland having both exocrine and endocrine part. As a gland, it has parenchyma and supporting cell. Those are the stroma. The parenchyma are coming from the endodermal outgrowth of the distal part of the foregut. We have the dorsal pancreatic bud and the ventral pancreatic bud. The dorsal pancreatic bud formation is influenced by the notochord and develops in the dorsal mesogastrium. The ventral pancreatic bud formation is induced by the hepatic mesoderm and develops in the ventral mesogastrium. Due to the clockwise rotation of the duodenum, the ventral pancreatic bud rotates posteriorly and fuses with the posterior inferior part of the dorsal pancreatic bud. So, we have some factor which induces the formation. We have also multiple genes for the development of the pancreas. The ventral pancreatic bud forms the posterior inferior part of the head and uncinate process of the pancreas. Dorsal pancreatic bud forms the anterior superior part of the head, uncinate process, body and tail of the pancreas. The fused pancreatic bud proliferates, forms tubules and pancreatic acini. The tubule forms pancreatic duct. The main pancreatic duct is formed by the entire duct of the ventral pancreatic bud and the distal part of the dorsal pancreatic bud duct. The main pancreatic duct opens into the second part of the duodenum in the major duodenal papilla along with the bile duct. We call it hepatopancreatic ampulla of Vater. Okay. The proximal part of the dorsal pancreatic bud duct may disappear, but it may not disappear. It may stay as an accessory pancreatic duct that opens around 2 cm above the main pancreatic duct in the second part of the duodenum. Okay, so this is the dorsal mesogastrium. We are seeing the development of the dorsal pancreatic duct. Here is the ventral mesogastrium, development of the ventral pancreatic bud. So we got dorsal pancreatic bud, ventral pancreatic bud. Okay, so there will be rotation of the duodenum. Duodenum becomes C-shape. This is the dorsal. This is the dorsal pancreatic bud. This is the ventral pancreatic bud. So this ventral pancreatic bud will go posteriorly to the duodenum and it will go infero-posteriorly to that of the dorsal pancreatic bud like this, and they will fuse together. Then we'll get the pancreas here. And you have to remember that both the ventral and dorsal pancreatic bud contributes in the formation of the uncinate process of the pancreas. Not only the left pancreatic bud, but both left and right pancreatic buds contribute in the formation of the uncinate process. And the head of the pancreas is contributed by both the ventral and dorsal pancreatic bud. Body, tail is formed by the dorsal pancreatic bud. The islets of Langerhans These are the endocrine part of the pancreas are formed in the 3rd month of intrauterine life from the parenchymatous pancreatic tissue tubules that scatter throughout the pancreas, detach from the duct, gets fenestrated capillaries, and differentiate into alpha, beta, delta, and PP cells. This differentiation is also regulated by multiple genes. Sources of pancreatic tissue: we have endocrine derivative acinar cell, islet cell, like the alpha, beta, delta, and PP cells, lining epithelium of the pancreatic duct. It may be stratified cuboidal or simple columnar or cuboidal. And we have also pancreatic tissue, especially connective tissue and blood vessels, are derived from the splanchnic mesoderm. Clinical correlation: pancreatic abnormalities. These are congenital birth defect. We may have accessory pancreatic duct from the proximal part of the dorsal pancreatic bud. Okay, and this may disappear during the intrauterine life, or it may disappear during the perinatal life. Pancreas divisum: dorsal and ventral pancreas bud ducts do not unite and open separately. So the bud of the ventral pancreatic, the duct of the ventral pancreatic bud will not unite with the duct of the dorsal pancreatic bud. So they will separately open into the second part of the duodenum. Okay, so that may happen. Annular pancreas. So the ventral pancreatic bud should go posteriorly and should be located inferior to the dorsal pancreatic bud. But sometimes what happens, the ventral pancreatic bud structurally has 2 components. One component go to the left side, another component go to the right side. That will encircle the duodenum, and there may be intestinal obstruction, and we may get double bubble sign on radiology. Okay, this is the double bubble sign. Annular pancreas may completely obstruct the duodenum. Okay, hyperplasia of pancreatic islets. This may happen to mothers with gestational diabetes or mother with already established diabetes. A lot of glucose will go into the baby, and there will be hyperplasia of the pancreatic cell, particularly the beta cells. Once the baby is born, then the baby may have hypoglycemia. Ectopic pancreatic tissue may present anywhere in the esophagus, in the stomach, in the small intestine, and maybe in the Meckel's diverticulum or ileal diverticulum. Will get ectopic pancreatic tissue, and this tissue will undergo same type of disease as that of the adult person with normal pancreas. So there may be pancreatitis anywhere. There may be in ectopic pregnancy, in ectopic pancreatic tissue site. Okay, there may be pancreatitis, there may be pancreatic cancer, everything possible. Okay, this is the mechanism of annular pancreas. So we have the ventral pancreatic bud. It is of 2 components. One component goes in this direction, and another component goes in other direction. So it will encircle the duodenum, and we will get annular pancreas. And that's all about the development of the pancreas. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Please share the information with your friends. Please support my channel. Please subscribe me. Have a nice, wonderful and blessed day. Bye now.